Chapter 6. House cleaning. He walks up the stairs, into the old lady's apartment, and hesitantly opens the closet door. It is still there, just as it was the last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. He goes up to his apartment, takes out the frying pan, and starts cooking the fish. It is good, a welcome change from frozen dinners and microwave heat-ups. Then, he goes into his bedroom. Some of her things are on the dresser, and he carefully pushes them aside. At least, tonight, he'll be back in his own bed. Maybe this will give him a better night's sleep. He reaches into his pocket to take out his wallet, and the crumpled piece of paper with Larry's number on it falls to the floor. He picks it up, unfolds it, and carries it over to the lamp. The writing is faint but legible. He flattens out the scrap, before returning it to his wallet. He undresses and falls onto the bed, where he lays there, staring at the ceiling. Thinking. What a sick thought, he mumbles to himself. Then he compliments himself, sick, but probably the best idea I've had yet. Got to do something, he thinks. I can't keep going down to the closet every other minute, hoping it will just disappear. He sits up in bed, then hesitates for a while. He reaches for his wallet, and again takes out the paper scrap featuring Larry's number. Would Larry really go for it? He wonders. He said he would do whatever he had to do, to help out, and this would be a big help, for sure. Hopefully, not too big for him. Okay, what the hell? The worst that could happen is he won't do it. Jack reaches for the phone and begins dialing. As he is about to push the final button, he shuts it off. What am I going to say when Larry answers? Larry, I got this body in the downstairs closet, and I want your help to get rid of it. Is that it? There must be a subtler way of putting it. Larry, you said you would help out if we needed you. Yeah, that's a little better. I'll start that way. He redials the number. Hello, answers Larry. Hello Larry, this is Jack. What's the matter? Larry replies, you forget something, or you want to come back tomorrow for some more fishin'. No, Larry, that's not really it. Remember this morning, when we were talking about our problem here, with this gang, and you said you'd help out if you could? Did you really mean it? I don't never say nothing I don't really mean, unless I'm joking, and that wasn't no joke this morning, Larry says sternly. I hate to see anybody getting abused by those shitbags, especially when they're friends of mine. Well, Jack continues, I got this problem. The conversation goes on for some 10 minutes until Larry concludes. Okay, then, I'll see you tomorrow, if you can get Petey to drive you back up. Call me before you come, so I can be sure I don't have any customers hanging around, and I can get everything ready. Thanks again, Larry. See you tomorrow. Jack hangs up the phone, and immediately dials Petey. Petey, this is Jack. Can you do me a favor tomorrow? Well, really 2 favors? Sure, Jack. What is it? First, I need you to drive down to the store on Hastings Street, where they sell those big screen TVs, and get an empty box from one of them. They throw them out around the back of the store. Get a big one, but be sure that it will fit in your trunk. It'll be okay if it hangs out a little. Bring it over here tomorrow morning. Oh, and get some cord from the hardware store, to tie it down to. I want to get rid of an old TV, for the lady downstairs. It plays good, but her son just gave her a new one, so she wants to get rid of it. I'm gonna take it up to Larry. I talked to him about it when we were up there yesterday, and he said he'd be glad to have it. I just called him to make sure, and he still wants it. I want you to help me carry it out of here. It's in nice shape, and I want to put it in the box, so it doesn't get all scratched up on the way to Larry's. What do you think? Sure, Jack, I'll be over tomorrow morning, as soon as I've got the box. The next morning, Jack arises early, continually peeking out the front window, eager for Petey's arrival. When he finally pulls up, Jack races down the stairs to meet him at the curb. Is this what you wanted? Petey points to the box, protruding from the trunk of the car. Yeah, perfect. Petey, give me some of those newspapers in your back seat there. I can use them to pack around the TV, so it doesn't bounce all over on the way up. Jack takes the papers, which he tucks under his arm. He then reaches into his pocket and pulls out a $5 bill. Listen, go over to the Dunkin' Donuts on Haines Street, and get us some coffee and donuts for the ride up to Larry's. And, Petey, make sure you get Dunkin' Donuts coffee, that other stuff tastes like piss. Okay. Don't you need help with the TV, Petey questions? Yeah, only to get it down the stairs. I'll go and load it into the box while you get the coffee. Jack lifts the empty box out of the car's trunk, closing the deck lid, and carries it up to the second floor, into Mrs. Murray's bedroom. He knows Petey will be gone for at least 20 minutes or so. He purposely sent him to the Dunkin' Donuts he knows is about 15 blocks away. Jack lays the box on its side, then opens the closet door, dragging out the bag. He rolls it into the box, and it fits perfectly. Then, he tilts the box upright and stuffs wads of newspaper around the bag, to keep it in place, before packing the top tightly with paper and closing the lid. Finally, he binds the box with several loops of heavy packaging tape, which he bought the day before. When it is sealed, he drags the box into the hallway, where he waits for Petey to return. Petey takes just about the time expected, 20 minutes. Upon seeing him, Jack opens the window and calls out, in a low voice, "Come on up." Together, they slide the box out of the apartment, to the top of the stairs. "Let's get it down these stairs and into the car," says Jack. "I'll take the bottom." They lift the box, and Jack backs slowly towards the steps. "Goddamn. This is some heavy TV," remarks Petey. "Yeah, they don't make 'em like they used to," replies Jack. "The old ones like this were heavy all right." They jockey the box carefully down the stairwell, and, eventually, into the trunk of the car. "Let's tie it in real good," Jack suggests. "We got to tie the trunk lid down tight too." So, having secured the box and the lid, they climb into the car, then drive into the morning mist and head to Larry's.